Welcome to this moment, to your breath, to your life energy in the here and now. What is here right now? What is going on with you right now? Start with your body. Draw a circle with your nose, your shoulders, your hips, maybe your ankles if you're walking, or just wiggle around and feel where you are in this moment. Breathe into where you might find any love in your body, in your life, in this moment. How can I find love? How can I love myself? What are my barriers to love? I'll give you a hint. It's usually fear. And so important to recognize and acknowledge and say hello to your fears. See if they're valid. Often they are. Always valid. And do we need to believe them? Do we need to take them seriously? Can we reframe them with love? Parts of ourselves that are afraid definitely want us to be safe, and I see that as love. I don't know how you see it. So let's bypass the fear and go straight to the love. Feel into where the love is in your body, in your life, in this moment. It may be a stupendous sunrise like here, or a beautiful walk in the trees if you're in Germany, or in a lovely sunset if you're in Taiwan. So find the love, find the beauty, find the warmth, the compassion for yourself right now. And if it's too difficult to find it for yourself, expand your version of yourself to include your beloveds, like your cat or your friend. It's easy for me to look at my friends and feel love, and then include myself. So we're loving ourselves through the back door. Sneaky, huh? However you need to let it in. In classic loving kindness meditation, may you fill yourself with love and kindness in this moment. And your beloveds, the people that you love. Give them all the blessings of love and wish for love that you have. And then as you think of your beloveds, as you hold all your beloveds in your heart, include yourself, just for fun. Again, however you can get there. It's a circuitous route here, coming around. Let it in, let the love in. You can expand it to all the people that give you gifts in your life that you hardly even know. They bring the food to the stores, they grow the food. they, the sun, the earth, so much is, our well-being is interconnected with. Share your love with those you don't know yet, those you don't love yet. Again, take a shortcut. Just go ahead and send them love now. You don't have to know them. You don't have to have any specific characteristics that are lovable, and that includes you. You don't have to be on time to be lovable. You don't have to do spreadsheets to be lovable. Imagine that as a possibility. And then allow your body to open to that, relax into it, and hold all beings in the world with love and kindness.
My darling, you...
Did you hear my ringtone? My darling. My darling. As we continue on with holding yourself as your darling, my darling, wish yourself health, well-being. We don't always know what that looks like. We don't always know how to create that in ourselves, but we can start with movement, good food, good rest, socializing with people we adore. That's a start. That's how to give yourself the blessing of good health. And sometimes we do all those things and we still suffer and hold ourselves with compassion and still wish ourselves good health as we do all of our loved ones and all beings in the world. It affects us when we see people suffer, and we can wish them health. And we can also wish ourselves the feeling of safety. Such a, what is it? We've often mentioned the undercurrent of feeling unsafe, that undercurrent of fear, that it's just under the surface. It's like a thin layer of ice on top of our life, and we plunge down into the depths of fear and feeling unsafe. And acknowledging that is super important. That's there. It's so much of that we create with our minds. Be open to the possibility of creating a sense of safety within ourselves. Creating a deep knowing of, I will survive if I do my best, and that's enough. And if I don't survive when I'm doing my best, I have no control. So give yourself that blessing of safety from inner dangers, from outer dangers. And we know I live with somebody who feels constantly unsafe, and I want to give them the blessing of feeling safe, even though I have no control. That's his trauma, that's his past that creates the stories, and all I can do is wish them a feeling of safety, as I do myself, and all of you on this call. And I expand it out to the people that I don't love yet, and that may not love me yet. And I can expand out that blessing of wanting them to feel safe. And then the last, in a classic loving kindness meditation, the last blessing we give ourselves and all beings is the gift of joy, the gift of happiness and freedom. Again, is it freedom from our strategies to to be safe, to be healthy? Is it freedom from our thinking? Is it happiness in the way things are, just in the here and now? Extraordinary joy, all the conditions of happiness right now. have to share the visual of snow. It's snowing here. Locust blossoms, little tiny white flowers that the honeybees love this time of year in Baltimore. So there's a layer of, I swept them up the other day and it's covered with blossom snow again. It's so beautiful. And what conditions do you have right now that you could look at and say, yeah, I could be happy right now. I can do that. I can share my joy with my beloveds, with the people that I care about. I can share my joy with the people I'll see at the market this morning that I don't know very well. And I can open my arms with tears of love and hold the entire world in my arms. And I notice that I'm holding myself, including myself, in all beings in the world. I encourage you to do the same. May all beings in the world benefit from our practice, experiencing loving kindness, health, safety, joy, and happiness in the present moment. Thank you for joining us.